Hola, everybody. My name is Senorita Riley. Me llamo Senorita Riley. And today I'm going to be doing a video Spanish lesson with you and all of your classmates. So before we get started, I just wanted to go over a couple of basic rules that will make our Spanish class the most fun. The first thing is that at different points in the class, I'm going to ask you to stand up or sit down to participate in the activity. So if I ask you to párense, I need you to stand up for the activity. If I ask you to siéntense, that means that you can sit for this activity. The other thing I'm going to ask you to do during the lesson is to repeat words after me. So if I ask you to repeat a word or repiten, that means that I need you to say it out loud. The more practice we have saying Spanish words out loud, the better we're going to be at speaking in the language. So let's get started today by practicing introducing ourselves. As you heard me say, me llamo Senorita Riley. Can you guys all practice with me? Say me llamo. Say the whole phrase now. Say me llamo. Now I want you to turn to somebody sitting next to you, and I want you to introduce yourself using me llamo. So you're going to say me llamo and then say your name. So turn to them and say me llamo. All right, very good. So for this first activity that we're going to do, we are going to play a song about the word or the phrase me llamo, where we're introducing ourselves. To ask somebody what their name is, we're going to say, ¿Cómo te llamas tú? What is your name? Can you guys repeat? Say, ¿Cómo te llamas tú? Good. Now say it all together. Say, ¿Cómo te llamas tú? That means, what is your name? So we're going to listen to a song that sings about me llamo. Here we go. If you want, you can rock back and forth in your seat.
Me llamo Brooks. ¿Cómo te llamas tú? Me llamo Blue. ¿Cómo te llamas tú? Me llamo Paco. ¿Cómo te llamas tú? Me llamo Sharon. ¿Cómo te llamas tú?
I hope you enjoyed my first song. So just to review, when we say, ¿Cómo te llamas tú? We're saying, what is your name? And when we say, me llamo, we're introducing ourselves. We're saying, my name is. So I would say, me llamo Senorita Riley. My name is Senorita Riley. Very good. All right. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to be practicing with some of our saludos. Saludos are greetings. Can you guys all say saludos? Well, our first one, I'm sure you all know already, but I'll hold up my flashcard. Can everybody say hola? What does hola mean? Everybody say hola. The next one is another one I think you guys will know. How to say goodbye. Everybody say adios. Say adios. Good. Everybody repeat after me. Say hola. And everybody say adios. Very good. For this next part, I want everybody to párense. Can you all stand up so that way we can participate in our next activity? All right, so we've been practicing hola and adios. Now we are going to be looking at some other ways that we can greet people during the day. Now, in the morning, when we're just waking up, we're going to say buenos dias. Can you all say buenos dias? Say buenos dias. Good. Now, you should all be standing up right now. I want everyone to take a big stretch like you just got out of bed. Everybody say, buenos dias. One more time, say, buenos dias. Good. Now, what about in the afternoon? We're wide awake. We just had lunch and recess, so we have tons and tons of energy. So we look something like this. I want everybody to get your eyes real big like you're wide awake. Wave your hands. Say, buenas tardes. Say, buenas tardes. Everybody repeat after me. Say, buenas tardes. Good. Everybody say, buenos dias. Everybody say, buenas tardes. Very good. And we have one more. When it's time for bed, it's nighttime, we want to say good night. Everybody say buenas noches. Everybody say buenas noches. Everybody say buenas noches. Good. Now let's review. Everybody say buenos dias. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. Very good. Excelente. And now let's also remember, how do we say hello? Hola. Show me goodbye. Adios. Very good. Excelente. Now let's move on. We're going to be talking about how are you feeling today? When we want to know how someone is feeling, we say, ¿Cómo estás? Can you say, ¿Cómo estás? Very good. So for this one, I want everyone to siéntense. Go ahead and sit right back down in your chairs. All right. So when we are asking somebody how they're feeling, we say, ¿Cómo estás? Can you try that? Say, ¿Cómo estás? Good. Now we're going to play a song, and this song is going to have some of our emotions, las emociones. The first one, I want everyone to say, muy bien. Repeat after me. Say, muy bien. Say, estoy feliz. Estoy feliz. That means I'm happy. Everybody say, estoy triste. Estoy triste. That means I am sad. This is a silly one. Everybody say, estoy mal. Estoy mal. That means I'm not doing so well. I'm having a bad day. And then we're back to estoy bien. Everybody repeat, say estoy bien. Good. For this next song, we're going to use our flashcards to know what they're saying. But remember that when it says, ¿Cómo estás?, we're asking, how are you feeling?
Estoy feliz, estoy triste, estoy mal, estoy bien. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. Estoy feliz, estoy triste, estoy mal, estoy bien. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias.
All right, very good. So remember, when we say, ¿Cómo estás?, we are asking, how are you feeling? So I want everyone to say with me or repeat after me, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? All right. So we looked at our pictures, but I've also got some silly faces to show you how you can respond to ¿Cómo estás? So what I need everyone to do is help me by asking ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? Muy bien. What does muy bien mean? It means I'm very well. I need everyone to ask me again. Say, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? Muy mal. What does muy mal mean? Muy mal means I'm doing very bad. There's more. Say, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? Así, así. What's así, así? So. Everybody say, así, así. Good. Say, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? Triste. Triste. I'm sad. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? Fantástica! Fantástica means I'm awesome. And we've got one more. Everybody say it with me. Say, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How are you feeling today? Enojada. Enojada. Enojada means I am angry. Can everybody say enojada? Good job, everybody. Well, I'm hoping that all of you are muy bien today. So, if not now, hopefully by the end of Spanish class, we will all be feeling muy bien. All right. So, the next thing that we are going to be looking at today is el tiempo, the weather. So, for this one, I need everybody to párense. Everybody go ahead and stand up. Oh, right, everybody. So we're going to go through some of our weather phrases, and I need you guys to help me by repeating after me and also acting out each of our weather. First one is this one. Everybody give a thumbs up. Say, hace buen tiempo. Say, hace buen tiempo. Hace buen tiempo. Very good. That means it's really good weather. When it's nice and warm out, everybody say, hace calor. Say, hace calor. That means it's hot out. Next one, say, hace sol. Everybody make a big sun. Say, hace sol. Good job. Next, say, make a thumbs down. Say, hace mal tiempo. Hace mal tiempo. It is bad weather. This one, we're saying it's chilly. So we're going to go like this and do sort of our so-so sign. Say, hace fresco. Hace fresco. Good. Next we have windy. Everybody say, hace viento. Hace viento. Say, hace viento. Good. It's really cold. Everybody say, hace frío. Say, hace frío. Hace frío. Good. Next, we're going to use our hands to make little snowflakes falling down. Say, nieva. Nieva. And our last one, rain. That comes down real fast. Say, llueve. Llueve. Good. Now we're going to play a song. And in our song, it's going to ask, ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? That means, what is the weather like today? Let's all try to say that. Can you all repeat and say, ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? Now let's put it together. Say, ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? Everybody say, ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? All right. I think you guys are going to like this song a lot. I'm going to hold up the flashcards to help you know what kind of weather we're talking about in our song.
¿Qué tiempo hace hoy?
Hace buen tiempo, hace calor, hace sol.
¿Qué tiempo hace hoy?
No hace mal tiempo, hace fresco, hace viento. El tiempo no me importa porque estoy feliz. El tiempo no me importa, mis amigos están aquí.
¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? Hace mal tiempo, hace frío, nieva. ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy?
No hace buen tiempo, hay nubes y llueve. El tiempo no me importa porque estoy feliz. El tiempo no me importa, mis amigos están aquí. ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy?
No lo sé. Estoy en la escuela todo el día.
Excelente! So I hope that you enjoyed our song about el tiempo. Remember, when we say, ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? We are asking, what is the weather like today? So I want you to think about it. Look outside your window. What is the weather like today where you are? Next, we can go ahead and we can all sit down. Siéntense. We are going to look at the days of the week and the seasons of the year. So first, let's take a look at the seasons. I'm going to want each of you to repeat after me. Say, el verano. El verano. What season do you think this is? This is summer. Say, la primavera. La primavera. What season do you think this is? Spring. Very good. Say, el invierno. El invierno. What season is that? Winter. Very good. And our last season, everybody say, el otoño. El otoño. You guessed it, this one is fall. Very good. Let's go through and say them out loud one more time. I want you to try to remember what season we're in right now. First one to repeat, everybody say, el verano. Everybody say el otoño. El invierno. La primavera. Very good. What season are we in right now? Next, we are going to be talking about the days of the week. So I'm sure that you guys know the days of the week in English, but we are going to be learning them in Spanish. So I need everybody to look up at my chalkboard and repeat after me. Everybody say lunes. Lunes. Say martes. Martes. Miércoles. Miércoles. Jueves. Jueves. Viernes. Viernes. Sábado. Sábado. Domingo. Domingo. Very good. Next, I want everyone to repeat after me. We're going to practice what do each of these mean in English. So everybody say lunes, Monday. Martes, Tuesday. Miércoles, Wednesday. Jueves, Thursday. Viernes, Friday. Sábado, Saturday. Domingo, Sunday. Excelente. Very good, everybody. So, next we are going to play a song that goes over the days of the week. So I want you all to try to follow along with me. Ready?
Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo.
All right. Very good. I know that one got a little bit fast towards the end, but it's good to hear and practice our days of the week. Well, everybody, it looks like we are getting really, really close to the end of our class already. So let's just review a little bit about what we talked about. We said to introduce ourselves, we say, me llamo. Can everybody say, me llamo? To greet somebody, we say, hola. To say goodbye, we say, adios. To ask somebody how they're feeling, we say, ¿Cómo estás? We talked about the weather, and we said that we wanted to ask the weather by saying, ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? What is the weather like today? We also talked about our seasons. We have el invierno, la primavera, el verano, and el otoño. And then finally, we went over the days of the week. We have lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. we sure did cover a whole lot in our Spanish lesson today. I want to thank all of you for participating and helping to make this a really fun learning experience. So I want to say thank you, gracias, to all of you. Adios, until next time.